Looking for simple ideas to manage your life and business? You're in the right place. Here you'll find realistic tips and ideas to tame your task list in easy ways. I'm your host, Amy Michaels. Let's get started together with today's episode of the Tame Your Task List podcast. Hi, friend. How many of you have a crammed schedule week after week? If so, today we're going to be talking about how we can declutter our schedule with a really simple method that I think is going to make all the difference. There are certain times of the year where we get this motivation to create a new schedule. Maybe it's because it's back to school, maybe it's the new year or the start of a new season, and maybe there are times where you just want to have a relaxed schedule like in the summer. And it's so easy for us to make this schedule that is our dream life schedule. This is the schedule that would happen if we had unlimited time, energy, money, and power in the world to do all the things every week, week after week. Now, I'm guilty of that too, because it just seems like if there's a space on our calendar, it means that we should be able to fill it with all the things, right? However, we know in real life that things happen that get us off schedule more than on schedule, and it can really cause more stress and pressure on ourselves to have this Pinterest-worthy life schedule than something that actually works and that we can stick with. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I really took this to heart and I started thinking about creating a schedule that was really going to work. Not that I was going to have to keep redoing every single week because y'all, I'm lazy. I don't want to figure it out week after week after week. I want some things to just be on autopilot so I can reserve some brain cells for some other things. Maybe it's just me. But I wanted a schedule that would at least have the basic structures in place so that we were on autopilot for a few things and then we could fill in the rest with some fun stuff. So I created a Schedules That Stick 3-day challenge. I'm going to walk you through how exactly you can do this for your family in this challenge. So I really do hope you can join us. I will be sure and leave a link below. However, let me give you just a really quick mini version of what you can start doing right now to create a schedule that'll stick for you. I want you to create your schedule based around those things that absolutely have to get done within your week. You have to feed your people. You have to bathe your people. You have to work on your business at some point. If you're going to have a business, right? You have to do laundry. I want you to think about those essential things that must be done in your week. And I want you to put them on your schedule. But here's the fun part. I want you to time how long it actually takes to do those things without you running around in crazy mode, because you don't want your adrenaline to be firing off all day long to get your schedule done. You want to move through your morning at a good pace. It doesn't need to take 2 hours for you to get dressed, but maybe 2 minutes is not enough time in your schedule. I want you to really think about, though, what are your essential parts of your day? And you can build a schedule around those essential tasks and how long they take and when in your day you want to get them done. Because here's the secret. When we know what we really have to get done, meaning there's a consequence that you really do not want to deal with if it doesn't happen, those have-tos are protected. Let's focus on getting those have-tos in place with the reasonable amount of time that it takes your family to get them done. And if you have young children, it may take you 45 minutes to get out the door, versus if you have older children, it can only take you 15 minutes. That is going to change, and you can change with it using this system. But once you know how the essentials fit into your weekly schedule, then we set ourselves up to actually stick with it and follow through. And the other cool thing is that then you see that white space that isn't claimed with our have-tos. And you have a better idea of how much of that extra time you really have. And you also can decide what on your task list, what on your dream list, what on your project list gets that precious white space on your weekly schedule. Now, in the Schedules That Stick Challenge, we're going to actually go through this process, and I have a few other tips and tricks to help you get the family involved and to make sure that everyone is really understanding the importance of this schedule, but also in fun ways, because I don't want it to be a stressful thing for any of you. I want this to be a system that you can use again and again every single time that you have a season of life change, or literally the seasons change, so you need to switch out how you do things. And we even have some secrets to deal with if each day of your week changes based on your husband's work or travel for you, and different things that make it where you can't follow a traditional Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday schedule. It's such a great tool that I'm so excited to share with you. So be sure and grab a buddy and join us so you have that extra accountability. And let's see if we can't work together to get a schedule that sticks for you and your family. Until then, you can start using those strategies we talked about today to declutter your schedule and start fresh with building a schedule based on those essential things that you have to get done, seeing how much time they take, and looking at that white space that's left to decide how you're going to spend your time and energy there. And now it's time for today's accountability action step. I want to know from you, are you going to try building a simple schedule based on just your essential task, your have-to-dos? If so, let me know in the comments, and be sure and join us for the Schedules That Stick 3-Day Challenge to get even more support and fun ideas for you and your family to create that schedule that stick again and again. I have really enjoyed sharing this with you and spending time together, and I look forward to talking with you again soon in our next episode. Until then, I'm cheering you on. Thanks so much for joining us for this episode of the Tame Your Task List podcast. We'd love to encourage you even more to focus your time and energy on what matters most to you in life and business. Connect with us over at tameyourtasklist.com for insights we only share with our email subscribers. We'll see you there.